I can say after the game, I was simply smitten, man. Like every time I think
I was
about my
lost in
Arsenal, like
euphoria.
butterflies, bro. It's as if I'm crushing on that girl again. You know the feeling. I said this cannot be my life, bro. It can't be my life. I'm walking away from a Eze hat trick right now, man.
Welcome to a special episode of Five Aside. This is more of a, let's say, an Arsenal segment. I mean, we'll chat a little bit about United's loss as well. You know, if you get me.
Yeah, I did not watch the match that much, so I can't. I was working. No opinion on that.
Yeah, I watched from the second half, even though it didn't seem like I missed much in the first half. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I
I watched the
think a
foul,
whole lot. I saw the red card. That's all I saw. And then
the
my
goal.
roommate was actually watching it out here. He's a United fan, so prayers out to him. That's all I can say, man.
I don't know. I mean, they've had so many lows. This one doesn't even seem like
That's why,
anything
like, I
crazy.
don't even know what to say to you anymore. I feel like you've heard it all. You know, all the condolences I could give you, I've already given them. You feel me?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say this is a low because Everton hadn't lost them in years, and I don't think
Or they haven't lost to Everton, you mean?
they haven't lost to Everton in a
I see.
while, and Moyes hadn't beaten Man U in Old Trafford in a while as well.
Exactly, right? And then this is
But
the time with the red card,
with
too.
the record too. But you think about the Grimsby results, they've
It's not
they,
surprising in the
yeah,
grand scheme of things.
yeah, they stay
I'm
breaking
not, this is
results.
not the most unbelievable result. In fact, yesterday was even more unbelievable than what happened today.
No, which one yesterday?
I'm saying as a hat trick, fam. Come on. Could you believe it? Because when he got sacked 2 goals, I said, what if he gets a hat trick? He'll instantly be a legend. Instantly. And it happened, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, us winning is normal. Like I expected us to
That's
win
the
as
thing.
well.
But it's the nature of how we win. Non-set piece goals. I was
Yeah.
so entertained. Oh my God. I haven't been that entertained in a while since the Atletico Madrid game. But even then, it's different. North London Derby as a hat trick against Tottenham that he was supposed to sign for. It's just, it all went too well yesterday. I was waiting for an injury or something.
100%. Like normally, see, we beat them normally, but it's not always a drubbing. Like it's usually kind of like
Mm,
an annoying, maybe 2-0.
mm.
1-0.
Exactly.
They
It's not
always
as
try their
emphatic.
best to annoy us, but we don't always like blow them away like the way we did yesterday. Like that
No,
was
I agree.
crazy.
I agree. I agree, man.
Crazy.
From everything, it was pure domination. Even the fact, the way that Thomas Frank set up, I didn't really understand why. So they came here to just counter attack
Mm-hmm.
instead of trying to play an open game in the North London Derby. Okay, that's fine. So you play with what was even the formation? 3-4-2-1. Is my math even correct there? I don't know.
Yeah,
Five in the back
he
with
has
not
five.
enough midfielders.
He has
We
five in the
ran
back.
them over.
Yeah,
It's too much.
yeah.
It was actually embarrassing. There was one Spurs fan in the pub I was watching at. You Brewhouse Cafe
Mhm.
in Little Five Points. Have you been
Yeah, I
yourself?
do it sometimes.
Yeah, man. The energy. Oh, as they scored the second goal. Oh my, the happiness that filled me, man. It was too much.
When they scored the first goal, I was like, yes, all right, now I can relax
And the
and
thing
watch
is,
the
and
game.
this is the thing, we're so used to a player that's not able to make something out of nothing. So I remember Rice passes it to Eze. Eze takes the first touch, and it's even a hesitant touch. Then he takes the second touch. I'm like, oh, the play is over. The
Mhm.
defender is about to boot the, and
Mm.
all of a sudden the ball is going back in the net. I'm like, what?
The way he struck that first ball, that
Oh
first
my
goal,
goodness!
it
Out of
was good. It was
nothing.
good to watch. I think it may have taken a little bit of deflection, but
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
nice. It
The
was nice.
deflection doesn't matter to me. Who's the one that kicked the ball? You feel me? And then
Trossard
and
scored the
then
first
this
goal, though.
said again.
Trossard scored the first goal.
Yes, Trossard's first goal. Again, man, I was just so happy to see the ball go in. That also took a deflection. No,
I don't
like
quite
deflection off
remember.
of Van der Ven when he slid to go in. Actually,
Oh,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
I don't
So
know.
two, but again, man, who's the one who acted in the goal? Who's the one that kicked the ball? Trossard, beautiful pass from Moreno.
Yeah,
Moreno's
Merino.
making me think again.
Initially, I was like, man, Gyökeres not starting. I don't
Might be
know.
trouble.
Like, it might
Gabriel
be,
isn't in the
yeah,
back.
yeah, defensively might be a bit weaker. But
Mhm.
I guess in some ways, you saw the benefits of having a player like Merino. Maybe that has to do with also the way Tottenham set up, basically
That's part of it as well. They were
contain
so
the space.
deep that Moreno could afford to drop back and create, and we didn't even need that central nine. You
Yeah,
know
yeah. So we didn't need someone occupying the defense because they had made up their mind to stay back as much as they did. I think.
exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
the five at the back. I mean, he came out and said his intention wasn't actually to sit back. He wanted them to push up higher with the
I
wing back.
see, but they were just pinned back, as
That's
every
what I
team
mean.
always is. So he should know better as a manager. I just
Yeah,
don't
because I guess
understand.
having three in the back, three of, I guess one of the difficulties of having three center backs is that like no one is really sure who's supposed to step up and who's supposed to go. I mean, those
That's
are
fair.
things
That's very
they're
fair.
supposed to work on in training. Because if he's four at the back, everybody is working
Especially
together
if it's
at
not
the
a
end.
formation they play week in, week out, which I'm pretty sure they don't line up like that ever.
They
It was
don't,
just for this
they
game
don't always.
specifically, no?
No, honestly, Tottenham is kind of weird. Even with the 2-2 draw against United,
Hmm.
it seemed a little bit too lethargic is not the word, but like almost timid or they're trying to be too
No,
composed.
I would say that, yeah.
It's very, very like on Tottenham like because they're always like super attacking. But you know, Thomas Frank is
Hmm.
more of a pragmatic manager who
Exactly, exactly.
relies a lot
Versus
on
Ange.
structure and defense and
Hmm.
all of that, and being patient and maybe countering when you get the chance. They're not. He's not really. He's not really a Tottenham-esque manager who because I know
That's true.
they love like positive football to go
Exactly.
in a
You're saying
going
the way that he didn't even
defend.
make the derby a competitive game or an
Yeah. So
open-ended
see,
game.
I think his
He
tactics
took the
work.
pragmatic approach, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I
Yeah,
think his tactics work, but maybe the Tottenham players are not yet that used to it. So maybe they
that's fair.
in being more pragmatic and more chill and more calm and more
Mhm.
patient, they now become lethargic. They almost go the
That's very fair. I
negative route
also just
instead.
think they were simply overwhelmed by how good we are.
But that's
Like
true.
that's
That's
something
fact.
the world does not understand because the world are not professional footballers playing against Arsenal. I remember if it was a season or two ago from Mourinho giving us our plaudits even before when we were back up and coming, still under Arteta, and then I forget who it was that played against us, but you'll hear rival opponents
Yeah.
play us even when we weren't at our I don't even think we're at our peak.
Yeah.
Even when we were still coming up, they would say Arsenal is the hardest team we play against. It's
I
not
saw
even
the video.
City.
I saw the video. Ola Aina talking about how like
Yes,
Arsenal
that's
is
one of the
very,
videos. And then I've seen someone
very, very
else also say
difficult.
the same
Thomas Frank
thing.
himself has said it multiple times, like how
Exactly,
difficult playing
exactly.
Arsenal.
So,
Both
like,
around.
we have to understand that it's not even about Tottenham being as bad as they were. It's just
Yeah.
about Arsenal being so good. That's what people need to understand. You can't even be mad at these other teams because we're making every team, we're dominating.
Yeah.
City is forced to sit again. Wednesday will be honestly a very interesting test, especially because historically that game has not gone well from us.
Yeah. I
I
don't know if
think
you
we
watched
only
the,
have that 2-0 win a couple years ago in the second leg, just to but I don't even think that got us through to the next round. I think that was just a
yeah.
consolation win. That's
Bro,
the only win we've ever gotten
I'm
from
not even
recent
sure how
memory.
hard I want us to go for that game because really
Oh,
I don't
Chelsea
think
matters
Chelsea are
more.
as good as us, but
Hmm.
I think they need some humbling. I really think they need some humbling. They really need so much. Honestly, I've not really cared that much about Chelsea fixtures like from the past couple of seasons because
Yeah, yes,
we've been
yes.
beating them more often than not.
I'm not. So
So
are you
no, the thing,
scared or?
not I'm scared, but for some reason, probably because of all the discourse around Chelsea and Arsenal this season,
Mhm.
this is probably the first Chelsea fixture I'm looking forward to in a while.
I see
Like
this
usually
one.
seasons prior, we just come and go. Oh yeah, Chelsea has a tough game coming. But
So
yo,
what do you mean the discourse? What discourse have you heard? You mean
this
between
man
the two?
they've been talking too much. Oh my god! Like I'm like, wait,
Let me see.
this guy
Maybe I haven't
actually needs
seen.
some humbling. Like it's crazy. All the guys say do this, da, da, da,
Oh,
la la la.
that argument.
Bro,
That argument. People
not,
need to be sent to jail for that argument
not
because
even just
they
that.
don't understand. They don't understand. They don't understand what Declan Rice does on the
Bro,
field.
it's
They
crazy.
don't
Like,
understand.
I don't
That man is
even,
so he's a horse that they turn into a man. That's just running around there, bro.
bro, that guy is the complete
Oh my God!
killer.
Yesterday when he simply stood his ground, and Javi Simmons went over his right leg, and then he walked over him. I think it was payback for Simmons earlier tackle Timber, and then
Bro,
tap Timber to
did
get
you see
up.
the little
He big
video?
broed him.
This is a
Simply
little
big
video
broed him.
when Eze scored his second goal. He came up to Eze and was like, "Let's kill them." I was like, "Bro,"
Oh, I saw that as well, bro.
I
And
was like,
then
"Let's go."
And then in that same at the end of the goal, at the end of the game, the 90th minute, Eze had that one spin move, if you recall, then does
Yeah,
this, and then he gets the ball back to Rice, and then Rice literally chips it over the smallest dink of a pass over a Tottenham player's foot. I'm like, how are we playing around? I like this villain that is coming out of Rice. Oh my gosh, man, too
right, right,
much, too
right
much.
is one heck of a
He's
player.
oh
I don't
my
even think
gosh.
they are in the same, bro.
They're not in the same tier.
I
Caicedo is
understand.
here, and Caicedo is good. I would take Caicedo on
Bro,
this team,
he's a
but would
world
he
class
start?
six.
Would
He's
I
a world
pick
class six.
Caicedo over Rice or Zubamendi?
I don't
No,
fucking know. Okay,
no.
okay, maybe Zubimendi. I
But
don't
it's a
know.
different archetype
They're
too.
different types.
If
Yeah.
you put Caicedo in, you're gonna lose. I think that range of passing. Is Caicedo's passing like
No,
that?
Cancelo can pass the ball. Cancelo can pass the ball,
All
but
right, but can he pass it
I
like
don't think,
Zubamendi? Can he control the pace?
I don't
Can
think
he?
he can knit things the way
That's
Zubimendi
the
does. I don't
thing,
think
you
they're
know?
close.
I think he's just like a smaller destroyer who has a decent range in passing and can read the game, but he's not reading the game like Zubamendi is.
Nah, he's not. He's
You
not.
see, I don't under these comparisons are
Not even
stupid.
just like leave. Okay, I'll still put Caicedo over Zubimendi as a whole right now. As
Yes.
a whole right now, but
Sure, just
I
because he's more prem proven. Let's say
yes,
that.
and
I will only give
he's
that.
also
I
one
will
heck of
only
an
give
engine.
that.
He's also one heck of an engine. I can't imagine
Yes.
a midfield
That's
of
true.
Declan Rice and Caicedo.
That
What the
would be
fuck?
crazy. It
What the
would be
fuck?
crazy
That
too.
would be crazy. Now you're bullying the whole world, but
I'm
and
dreaming right now, but it's fine.
which is
He's
why I
not
think
my
he
player.
wants to buy both of them. It was not either or.
That was the goal,
Yeah, it
right?
was not. He's not really either or, but I guess
I think they priced us out. We were
they
never
priced out
paying
of
the same
Caicedo.
amount we're
Yeah,
gonna pay for Deck. Again, we're a
yeah.
smart footballing club that makes smart financial decisions. So other teams should take note.
Yeah, recently we've been on the money. Also, yeah, Rice is just one heck of a overall footballer. That whole
Yes.
thing about him not being a six is more about the type, but people keep making it seem as if because of his weaknesses, that's why they
Mm,
pay him eight. No, it's because of
mm.
how good
His
of a footballer he
strengths.
is.
He's just good at everything.
You can't
He's
just put
actually good at
you
everything.
can't put him at a six. If you put him at a six,
You're limiting him. Exactly. You're limiting him to only being a destroyer, someone who's
yeah.
cleaning
People
up.
keep trying
Meanwhile,
to
he's good at running into the channels, creating space, picking up the pockets. He's good at that also.
yes
It's people also forget the man started his prem career as
as a
center
defender.
back.
Yeah, yeah.
He
The
started
only,
as center back for like 16 games.
yeah, the only thing I would say, maybe as a six, he's not the type of footballer that would like just
I don't think
slow
he's
the
as
game
press
down.
proven or build up
Yeah,
play
his
proven, if
press
that makes
resistance, I
sense.
would say, is not the best. But
Hmm.
it's not something he'll defend well. He'll protect your back for very very well.
Hmm.
In terms of your build, he might take away from your build up play. But not just that. That negative is not as much as the positive of
That's
him
what I'm
as an
saying.
eight, as a box to box player.
I
He
mean,
he's a beast. Like yeah,
I
um,
completely agree. We
the guy
felt it
is an
last year
absolute
when all of us were arguing, oh, put Rice back at the six. Why is he at the eight? And then we put him back at the six. I think Partey was injured or something. And
yeah.
immediately you felt that we could not build up.
How about
And
that?
then
And then all
as
those his runs, forth, back and forth, you're missing
and
out.
we and immediately that game I missed him going forward. And I'm like, Arteta knows that is what I don't know if I said this last season in one of our podcasts when I
Mhm.
said Arteta is for me, if he's not the best, he's not the best manager. I just think whenever you see, it's hard for me to say this because I have been judged in the past for my hot
Bro,
takes.
it's hard to critique this guy tactically. It's hard. Like even
The
when he
thing
loses,
is,
you kind of
he's
see
making
when he's
his
winning.
in the past seasons. Yes, you can say he made some mistakes with substitutions or the way he should have handled certain games. But is the man also not managing his first ever football club at he was 37, 38 years old? As if the man is not learning himself. As if when he's 45, 50, he'll be making these same mistakes. Pep is what, mid 50s? Arteta's
Yeah.
got 15 years ahead to learn. Let's just see what happens in the next decade or two before I open my mouth even more, man.
Nah, I think he's one heck of a manager.
He's gonna be an all timer,
Even like
man.
even
The
Pep has said that.
manager.
A lot of other managers have
And
said that.
and I've also made the argument when everything is said and done. If you're thinking about the way that modern football is headed, in terms of you see Califury picking up pockets anywhere. Same thing with Timber. They're not realizing Timber is slowly also evolving to have that very free
Timber,
roaming.
bro, I'm telling you,
Sim-
Timber is trying to win the Ballon d'Or
I
with the
love
way he's
that
playing,
guy. He is my guy. He's my
bro.
favorite
I
player on the
personally
team,
think
man.
he's the best defender on the team. That's my own
Like
personal opinion.
I was having this argument when I was at Brewhouse yesterday, but how, and maybe I'm biased to this specific Arsenal team and setup and the way we play, but would you take Akimi over Timber right now in this Arsenal team?
From a defensive point of view, hell fucking no. But
No.
for attacking wise, Hakimi is better.
Yes. Oh, for
So
sure. Right. Oh my God. Imagine Saka
defensively,
and Hakimi on a wing.
defensively,
It's Timber. Defensively,
Timber
it's
is top
Timber.
tier by
So
a mile. So
if we had to have this very scandalous conversation with this question I'm about to pose, who are your best three right backs in the world?
my best three right backs in the world are. I mean, you've kind of mentioned one of them. I think I recently started becoming a fan of solid play, like solid defensive play. Initially,
Okay, I see.
I thought I was an attacking football lover first before I became an
Mm,
Arsenal fan. Because the reason I fell in love with Arsenal was our
mm,
attacking philosophy, like the way
I
we
see.
play
Hmm.
football. Though I think Arteta has converted me. So maybe
Okay, I see.
in some ways, I've become more of an Arsenal fan, or maybe watching this current Arsenal and Arteta, I've become a well-rounded football fan in the sense that I
That's
now
fair.
appreciate good defending and also
Hmm.
um good attacking as well. Because
Yeah, that's very
this
fair.
Arsenal team is very well balanced. We are great defensively, and we're also proving that we're also great
And
going forward.
offensively.
Yes, and we're great in
The
midfield.
thing is, we're improving at
So,
going for it. People, the set pieces was just okay, and I have to also. Oh my gosh, I went into
we're having
this.
to, bro. We're
But
having
wait,
to
wait.
like.
Name your three
Oh
defenders
yeah,
before
yeah, yeah.
we forget
My
that.
my 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 best
Three
three
right backs
right
in the
back
world.
in the world right now. Right now, it has to be It has to be Timber for me. Timber, Hakimi, and
Who's the third?
the third.
And it took me a while to think of this name or for someone to mention this name. But as soon
I
as
mean,
they mentioned it, I'm like, I'll give that person third.
I have to Carvajal, but Carvajal is
Ah,
injured. Carvajal is injured.
with the injuries, I can't determine that. When they were win, yes, and honestly, 3 seasons ago, we probably can make that argument
I mean,
pretty easily.
we're trying to say
But
like
the
Reece James,
injuries too,
and I'm thinking of like injuries as well.
for you to be one of the best players, you have to play.
Trent is
And
having an awful time right now.
Trent also defensively, I wouldn't trust him with anything, you know. But Jules Koundé,
Oh, uh,
I honestly don't. I gotta be transparent. I don't watch too much of
so
La Liga.
We Kunde.
Yes, let me. I feel like you watch a bit of La
Kunde has
Liga.
been. I would say he has been struggling, but because of the way they play, he's been
Barcelona's
struggling.
defense.
Yeah, he's been struggling as well because of the way they play. I mean, I know he was injured as well too. He's also been in and out. But
That's the thing too.
when he plays, they're better, of course. So
Yeah,
Kunde can slide in as third, but I still maintain if Carvajal is fit, defensively is
he's
someone I feel like can maybe even match Timber defensively. Defensively Carvajal is amazing. No,
okay, but well, let's also remember Timber is a decade younger.
no, of course. I mean, I don't like putting age.
We don't. We shouldn't compare great
The
players
reason
against great
the reason
players.
I want Timber in my team because
Mm,
he's one of the best and he's younger and he's getting. So I won't pick Carvajal over Timber. Hell no, not now.
yes, yes. Oh no, not anymore.
Age is
Not
a
at this
factor.
point.
But when I'm comparing the best players, I don't like looking at their age. I'm just saying I'm just giving straight out who is the best right now. Like that's what I hate
Mm,
that discuss about like Yamal. Oh yeah, but he's very young.
mm.
He's old enough to play. He's old enough to
Yes, we
play for
shouldn't be
men.
ageist because the man is
So
he's doing it.
yeah,
So I
but
guess the next question I want to pose too. Do you think our attack is even as gelled out as it could be? I think yesterday was probably the most fluid we've seen it, and we don't even have all our pieces. Is our attack still developing?
our attack is gonna get better. I think when they we actually play the same attacking lineup more consistently.
Hmm.
When they
That's
keep
the
playing
thing. Our
Mount,
attacking lineup tends to change. Seeing
it keeps chopping and
Gilquerez
changing. It keeps
start
chopping and
for as
changing.
long as he did, I was like, wait, he's not going to switch it up. I was very surprised Gilquerez
Yeah.
was a mainstay for so long.
Yeah, got injuries. We've had a lot of injuries in attacking positions. I think when we have more players come back and we actually see right now the defense is benefiting from the continuity. How often they've
That
played
is true.
together. They've become much more like
Timber has stayed there because I
Mhm.
didn't. I'm sorry. I'm not a
they,
fan of Ben
yeah.
White
No, I like Ben
personally.
White. I like Ben
I
White.
like him. I like him. But when I saw Timber start to come into his own, I just never thought he was going to be displaced by Ben White again.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, he doesn't look like it. I know Ben White developed a relationship with Saka, so they kind
Mhm.
of like worked
But
on.
that overlapping, I feel like we're even past that now that we have more options of creativity. That was more of like one of our only, let's say, exit points on the right wing whenever Saka would get doubled. Like you have to see like as the seasons have progressed, we've obviously changed the way we play, which opposing fans don't understand because the 23-24 season we're playing open. The next season everyone is lining up as a low block, so we have to figure it out. Then halfway through, we go to Dubai, we figure out the set pieces, we come back, we're scoring 5-0 every game, and then we come into this season as well. It's just been changing. But the thing is, now that Saka necessarily, even if he's double teamed, right, he's not getting double teamed as a thing because are they going to double team Gilquerez when he's in form? Are they going to double team Eze when he's in form? Right now, Saka has more freedom, I think, to play that it makes having Ben White and that redundant overlap honestly not as useful as it used to be, especially if we can have that on the left hand side with Caliafori or Hincapie
Fury is
overlapping on the left too. That's my opinion there.
Yeah, we can. I think Ben White's overlapping can also be another
A
like weapon
weapon.
in our
It's
arsenal.
cool.
Because it will create more difficulties for opposition.
That's true as
Timber
well.
overlaps sometimes too. I think
That's the thing. And I
Timber
wonder,
doesn't.
is it a question of Timber's inability to correctly overlap? Because when people say, oh, the one thing about Timber is we lose that overlapping side of the game with the right back, is it a question of tactically Arteta doesn't necessarily want a player like Timber overlapping, or is it pure inability to recognize those moments?
He does it sometimes. I can remember one time
That's
that
what
I
I'm
think he
saying.
won a penalty. Was it like where he overlapped and like kind of started
Mm.
bumping forward? I think he's adding it to his game more and more. But just what he offers in not being able to be like his defensive intelligence, where to knowing the spaces to occupy,
Mm.
being very great in one on ones, just being like a complete menace to,
He's just a wall.
to whoever the left winger is for the opposing team,
I'm
and
just
then
never I'm never scared.
he also overlaps a few times, but I don't think he does it as well as Ben White. That's the thing.
Okay.
He's not much of a problem because I mean Saka on his own. Also, whoever the right eight is, when they combine together, they also
Mhm.
kind of find ways.
They do that overlapping
Yeah,
almost. It's been
with
so long
Memphis
without
and
Ben
everything.
White. I don't even remember what that overlap really looked like. If that I'm not actually, man, think about it. When was the last time Ben White was consistently starting 3, 4 games at a
He
time?
also had decent crosses as well. He also has very good.
Yeah, his crossing was decent too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just excited that we have this new toy, man. That's what it is,
No,
man.
but
Timber coming.
Timber is a
Also,
man.
I'm biased. I Timber is my favorite play. Like one of if it's hard to pick a favorite. It's really hard. People don't understand.
Yeah, well, Calafiori is someone that is very, very, very intelligent as well.
I'm so
Always,
glad he's been fit
always
this
knowing,
year.
when to go in, know when to invert, know when to overlap. Sometimes he does it all. Honestly, he's also pretty. I think his defensive weaknesses were a bit overplayed earlier on. He's been solid recently, very
I
solid.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
All the weaknesses that were as pronounced last year,
Hmm.
I don't think I think with the consistent run of games that he's also had, that consistency in terms of his defensive positioning and actioning has improved with just consistent game time. Also, he's probably physically more fit, questioning his own body less in those
Yeah.
moments. You know, that's
Yeah.
something you have to think about from like a professional athlete point of view.
Hmm.
Man.
Also, well, I kind of feel bad for like Skelly, especially with the whole is he gonna play for England? He's not gonna play for England.
That's
Blah
the
blah blah.
thing.
Game
O'Reilly
time.
has displaced him,
I
and
mean,
I
it's just
watched
one game though, just one intentional break.
this.
So maybe we are going to be
And
done.
again, I watched him play the Newcastle game, O'Reilly, and he's a decent player. He's basically he's a tall Miles Louis Skelly. He doesn't have the half turn. He doesn't drive into the space as well. I would say. I still think Louis Skelly again, obviously bias, but I just think it's the physical aspect. Is it the height? I honestly don't know. Why? It's
I've
one
watched
game.
them. I've watched them. I don't think he's decent, but I don't think he's great overall going forward. He's not as great as Whiskey on the ball, but
Mm,
maybe he's more assured defensively. Maybe,
that
but
is fair. I could
that,
say I'm not
yeah,
a hun- I wouldn't put my life on Louis Skelly defending every defender in the world. No,
he
he's
can,
young.
he,
He's
he
19.
can, he can, but he's the reason for some of his defensive weaknesses or deficits is to me it's
Hmm.
mostly because of the risks he takes sometimes, like when he
That's fair.
when he glides forward or goes forward to join the attack.
Hmm. That's
Maybe it's more
true.
about like experience
Maybe
and
is you're
awareness.
right.
He's also a midfielder, to be honest. He started as a
That's
midfielder,
the thing too.
so, but he wasn't terrible for Arsenal. He was one of our like brightest sparks last season. So
Last season, he was, oh
yeah,
my gosh, him coming in, I forgot all about Wanyeri even.
yeah. I forgot about.
I'm like, I thought Wanyeri was supposed to be what this guy
We
is
forgot
doing
about
for us.
Calafiori.
You know, we did. We actually, I, I honestly never forgot about Califury. I could not wait for him to come. Because every time he would come back, I'm like, oh my God, this Califury guy is so good if he can stay fit. Also, what juju did they do now that he's fit all season? No small injury.
For real, I don't know, but we need to reduce the injuries as a whole. Whatever we do with
That is
Calafiori,
true.
we need to do it with the whole team. But
And also Gyökeres, I also feel like because now that we have this surplus of options, we're not rushing players back from injury. I'm honestly thinking we give some players another week or two to rest because now we have the room
yeah,
for other players to come into the fold.
that's
Because I
true.
didn't think Gyökeres would be as out. I thought it was some small injury, no?
And Odegaard, Maduka is back, so that's good.
What did
Odegaard,
Odegaard even hurt again? The fact that I don't even miss Odegaard as much as I thought I would
see, I was missing him before this last game. I can't
before
lie.
yesterday.
Even
So
yesterday, I
what
was
did
missing him.
as they do in the last 2 weeks to learn this number 10 position at Arsenal Football Club and dominate it like I haven't seen it dominated in
I
years?
don't want to be too lost in that euphoria because
I
maybe it
agree.
also has to do with how, to an extent, how Tottenham
That
chose
lined up, lack of
to approach the
midfield,
game. Yeah,
stretched out back four,
yeah. So maybe Eze had more
back
time and
five.
space than he usually would because
That is fair. I think
he kept
it might be game dependent.
yeah, he kept finding spaces in that central area. He scored from there three times, and I guess none of the back
Another
three,
thing, we
none
were
of the three
playing
centre
through the
backs,
middle.
none of the central backs of Tottenham thought it wise to cover that space.
Did you did you also realize yesterday we were playing through the middle?
Yeah, I think I saw that.
I
We were playing
I
more
haven't seen
central
that
than usual.
since Arsene Wenger. Where did that come from? Was it just again how Tottenham lined up, like you were saying?
I think it has to do with that. I don't think they couldn't compete in midfield at all. Kudus,
Oh,
Kudus was non-existent.
I forgot he
I
played the
forgot he was in the
game.
game. When I was watching the game, I was like,
Forgot
"What?
he played the
You scared?"
game. There was really no threat. There was never a threat. And honestly, I wasn't even because bro, it was so funny, man. At the pub, the connection was going in and out. So it was like it would flash an image and then stop and then buffer. So we're watching the game, everything is fine. And then all of a sudden I see David Raya reaching. And I'm
Yo,
like, what is it? Bro, we
you
did
can't.
I didn't even see Richarlison get the ball. I didn't see
Fair
the
play to
moment
him though.
any player kick. All of a sudden the screen changes and it's just 5 seconds of David Raya frozen with his hand up there, and we're all waiting for it to resume, and then it resumes and it goes in, and I'm like, what?
Fair play to
But I'm
him.
not even mad at
He
conceding
kept
a
being
goal like
annoying.
that because it shows if you need to score a 0.5% chance goal against us, that's how good our defense is too.
Facts. But Zubimendi kind of did there. Like
Yeah, but still, oh
yeah.
my gosh, man. What
But
points have we not hit, man?
nah. That Richarlison. Oh,
Trossard.
Trossard is a
Give him
cultural
his
addition.
plaudits.
He's a
That is
cultural
his left
addition.
wing spot now. I don't know. Maybe that wage increase
Okay,
without
yo,
any
wait. Nelly
that.
saved us against City. Nelly was good the early
Of course,
stages.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Nelly. I'm saying Nelly, and I made this argument yesterday. Martinelli is a great player to come and change the type of game that we want to play, for one. But he it would also be a great player at in the Spanish league, the Italian league, something that is a little more end to end, relying on
Are you
instinct.
marketing
Bro,
Skelly to the people?
I'm saying, bro, I wasn't one of the Arabian clubs coming for him.
I mean, to be fair, let me be honest. Like having Martinelli come off the bench sometimes with his speed, bro. I don't think as a defender, as a right back, you want to see Martinelli come off
It's
the bench.
especially in the 70th minute when you're already tired. Yeah, that's actually basically I think he's going to be a great deputy player, like not deputy. Am I using understudy? What? Yeah,
Yeah,
he will be
he
good
is.
as a piece, but he could not be the left wing piece. In fact, Trossard is playing the best start of the season of his career. We have to remember this is probably
Yeah.
the
No,
most
see,
informed Trossard has ever been in,
right
and
now,
he's also aging. So
yeah.
we still have to keep in mind that we still need that starting left wing for the future. We're still not there yet. Right now, Trossard is playing great. That is his position. Martinelli can come on, add the pace, add the directness. I love it. But we still have to think about a long term left wing solution. Yo,
That's fair.
Dennis.
I guess it's kind of weird saying this now, given that Martinelli also started the season quite well before getting injured. So
Yes.
maybe we're
Mhm.
having some recency bias. No, football is very "what have you done for me lately" kind of sport. Nelly was actually on form before he injured.
But I understand he's informed, but could he ever be our starting left wing?
I'm not. You're not gonna. I'm not gonna say no to the
You're,
possibility of
I
bringing in
guess, I guess.
Someone like that. I would never say no to that. But Yildiz is
If
also pretty good.
I've seen
Yeah,
rumors of that as well. Why am I seeing
uh,
Semenyo is going to a
Liverpool.
Liverpool or one of the other clubs with the
Yeah,
60 mil
because of
release?
the Liverpool thing. Also, but I saw a post by David Ornstein that we are apparently looking at Semenyo as well. But let's just give place to our current left wingers now.
Yes,
They've been doing the
yes.
job this
We're
season so
getting a
far.
bit greedy now.
They've
You
been doing the
know,
job this season so far, and Martinelli has been good this season before he got
he
injured.
has. He's been very good at the role that we've given him to play.
Yes, Trossard has also been
Yes.
has been immense this
Very
season.
good.
Yeah, and
I'm on cloud nine, man.
Eze
I
too, Eze
actually
too, Eze plays that left wing too, and
that's the thing.
yeah,
So we have players we can deputize there. It's not too bad. Man, all I can say after the game, I was simply smitten, man. Like every time I think about my
just
Arsenal,
euphoria.
butterflies, bro. It's as if I'm crushing on that girl again, bro. You know the feeling, bro. I said this cannot be my life, bro. It can't be my life. I'm walking away from a Eze hat trick right now, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was crazy.
Life is
Like
good, man. Let's
I
see if
was,
we're still talking like this after Wednesday, bro.
I
I'm a
mean,
bit
honestly,
nervous,
I'm a bit
but I
like
don't want to
you.
lose. I just don't want to lose
I
any
don't
game
know
ever anymore.
at all. Not
Because the
even
way
one.
the rival fans will come so quick. If we slip even once, they're just waiting. They're waiting. You know all those people that are silently
You
resentful of
see
all
it
the
on
success
social
we're
media.
having?
On social media right now, bro.
Bro, all the mouths that have been held shut for so long. It's been 3 months. They haven't been able to say anything. You
Yo,
think they're not waiting?
Sam was killing me. Sam was like, look at Zubimendi. Ah, this guy's an
Yeah,
average. I was dying, bro.
that's
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying.
I was so
That's what I'm saying. They're just waiting for anything, any small
bro.
thing.
Yo, if we beat Chelsea on Sunday, mm,
Bro, give me Bayern.
yeah,
We need to beat Bayern. We need to beat Bayern. It'll be a statement. Then if you beat Bayern, how won't you have the momentum to go into Chelsea and also
that's the
get the
thing.
job done?
It could go either way. What if we beat Bayern and they become maybe they get
To
exhausted and maybe too complacent and now lose to
I
Chelsea.
don't know. I
Chelsea
feel
is that
like
annoying club.
the mentality that Arteta is coached, I really don't think that's a possibility
I
anymore.
hope so. I hope so. But
I'm hoping so
that's something I've
too.
seen many times, not just with Arsenal,
I
with many
don't think
clubs.
we're getting overzealous and overconfident. I really think the boys are taking the wins. They're celebrating the wins like they should be. They're celebrating on social media. They're celebrating on the pitch. They're having fun with it.
Yes,
But
on to
at
the
the end
next
of the
thing.
day, through the words they've said, through the interviews, through how they even act in the next game, you can tell that they're still poised and they treat this new game as a separate game from the last. And that is one thing
I
that I've
hope
seen
so.
us built on this season. That's why like the confidence that I am able to exude as an Arsenal fan
Mhm.
doesn't come from it doesn't come from a like my ass. It like for lack of better wording, I'm not just
It's from the
being
past
a
three
con
years, the
it's
past
it's
three
from the
years.
past few years. I've seen the club systematically grow. I've seen the men grow
The
into the
mentality
boys grow
change.
into men. Like I've actually seen development in so many areas beyond just the game of football. I've seen the personas develop. It's not just me being confident to be like, oh, now is our year. It has to be our year. I'm saying it's going to be our year because everything is just set up to be that way. I'm
Yes.
hoping. I'm
Yes.
hoping.
Like it will take a monumental force to stop
That's
us
what I'm saying.
from
We
winning
have to lose our entire midfield
or
and then our
some
entire strike
crazy shit.
force.
Like
It has to
there has
be
to be
crazy
something
shit.
crazy for us actually not to
Look
do
at
that.
how many understudies we've hired. We have like 3 players for each position. It's a business model. Isn't there? There's no key man risk anymore.
Yeah.
So unless something crazy happens, I
Like
don't
Saka
understand
goes,
what.
Eze goes, Odegaard goes, that one it has to be from the village. It has to be
That's what I'm saying. The village is funny,
some Man U
bro.
fan in the
It
village in
has to
Nigeria
be.
that is
It has to
actually
be, bro.
plotting because that's just
Actually,
how.
no. Simply, bruh.
But
Man,
anyway,
for
with
sure.
with the Bayern game, the reason I'm like a little bit skeptical, like it's not crazy to think like what happened to PSG. Oh yeah, they've been playing so well. They win the Champions League. They beat Bayern Munich in the Club World Cup and then go lose.
Mhm.
I'm not. I don't want some shit like that to happen. Sometimes back to back high emotional tough games
Mhm.
it can happen. It can affect players sometimes
I
when they
see
get
what you
to a
mean.
level. So and also you could think about it this way. Maybe even if they lose to Bayern, that could be like kind of like that Nottingham Forest. So not Nottingham
Reality
Forest,
check.
the Sunderland game. So I think that Sunderland game might have
Mm.
been a reality check. They needed to beat Tottenham.
Yeah, or heat check even. I don't know if you watch basketball, but when you're just making all your shots and you miss one, it's a heat check. You to make
Like,
you stay even killed. Yeah,
yeah, I hope they
that's
don't need
fair.
it though. I hope their mentality is like strong and solid enough where they don't even need that
Mhm.
anymore. That Sunderland was enough of a reality check that they can
That's
go
I honestly think
12,
it might have
20
been.
games in a row. I mean, maybe I'm being honest, but like, bro,
That Sutherland game
keep
hurts
churning
me.
out the wins, because bro, if we win Tottenham, Bayern,
Mhm.
Chelsea, what the actual bro? God,
I see what you mean, man.
at that point, like I don't even know. I think we're winning the league. Can if we can go this three in a row, this specific three in a row, Tottenham had not lost a single away game this season. I mean,
They haven't. I didn't even know that.
they had no. Arsenal was the first team to beat Tottenham away from home this season. No, don't let people downplay that win. A lot of people are downplaying it, but like that was a great win. Bayern Munich has been
Their
arguably the most
form
informed team, probably more, even more. Well,
outside of us,
definitely more informed than us now. They were perfect at some point.
they were perfect at some point.
Yeah, just very recently.
Let
Bayern
me
had
look at
not,
this.
they had not drawn, they had not lost a single game. They were perfect, but they're no longer perfect. I think the same weekend we drew Sunderland, they also drew 2-2 as well, the same
Oh my
weekend.
God, Byron has not lost a single game.
Yeah, so before the I think it was before the same weekend we drew Sunderland, Bayern also drew. So this game tomorrow is going to be huge. Then Chelsea
Not
as well.
tomorrow,
Chelsea
Wednesday, Wednesday.
Wednesday. So but Chelsea as well. I think it's more important to be honest than Bayern game. So I don't think as long as we don't lose or even if we
Uh-huh.
draw, I'm not really that mad because we've won all of our games Champions League. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. Even if we feel the weaker each side, I don't care.
I
I think
honestly,
I'm
just
more.
for
I guess for history's sake, we want to win that game.
that's what I'm saying. For 16-year-old me,
They
win
beat
this
us too
game,
much.
bro. Win this game, man. Win this game.
But
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
Douglas Costa breaking Bellerin's legs, bro. Not even not with no, not any vicious, just oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
remember going to school, seeing the highlights. It's just
See me,
bro,
I'm focused more on the long game. Like I want us to win Bayern for sure.
I would
Chelsea is.
that's definitely the
I need
priority. I
to
would
Chelsea
love
fans to be
nine
quiet.
points clear. 9 points. Can you imagine 9 points clear
Yeah.
going into December?
Besides the 9 point play, Chelsea fans, bro,
Bro, the
annoys me.
thing is, bro, and I agree. Actually, people ask, "Oh, like, what team do you hate the most? Is it United? Is it Liverpool?" I hate the Chelsea fans I've met over my life. It's that simple. I actually don't like Chelsea at all. But the thing is, why are you threatened by a Cole Palmer-less Chelsea? Bro. That game is easier than Tottenham to me. Am I
It is.
crazy?
It's not really because of Chelsea specifically. It's just because of like the how the fixture list like is.
I see how it's gonna add up.
With
Is Chelsea
Tottenham,
Sunday or Saturday?
then Chelsea on Sunday. I think that's like three
Okay.
Chelsea games back to back to back to back. So Chelsea might get the benefit of a more exhausted.
Of yeah, more we're gonna be emotionally exhausted too
That's what
from
I'm
just
saying.
the
It's
two
not even the
games like
physical
you're
exhaustion.
saying.
It's like what you just pointed out exactly. The
Well, we
emotional.
have enough emotion going into this Chelsea game. That's what you're saying you want to see and you want to be cautious of.
Yes, not necessarily.
That's a very, very fair
If
take.
Chelsea was the first game, I'll probably be more 100% sure.
Mm,
The fact that it's actually the third out of the three.
yeah. Nah, man, I just, again, I have confidence. I feel like the systems are in place where none of these games should be a problem unless there's two
Bayern is a
crucial
problem
injuries. Byron
in terms of people that
Byron makes me
match
very
us. People
nervous.
that can match us, like
They match us very well.
everything. I think is Bayern. I think Bayern should be the biggest problem. The only
And
thing is that
Kane is always inevitable against us, man.
it's the toughest game, 100%. But the problem is that it's the thing that is the least important. You get me?
Yeah, I can hear you,
Yeah, I
fam.
think it's the least important, but it's the toughest for sure.
Especially because what are we number one in the Champions League table as well?
I mean, thereabouts. Yeah, we are 100. We have 100% record.
Yeah, so we're one, man. It's
I think they
man,
do too as
all
well. They probably have 100.
oh, they're also perfect. It's
Yeah,
just a difference of goal difference or something.
yeah. They probably even
Yeah.
stronger than us.
Wow. So why would you say this game isn't also important just to have that little bit of a gap too? No.
We're definitely finishing in the top eight. We are going to
Hmm.
be among the top.
True, right? As
Eight.
long as we just make it out to knockout stages with a full squad, we just need to run away with the Prem. I don't need any stress in the Prem. Just give me one guaranteed trophy.
Exactly.
All right,
So
Dalu, I have to go, man.
yeah, I think we've covered everything actually.
For sure. I think we're there, man. I think after Wednesday, we should maybe a Thanksgiving special to commemorate whatever happens.
Yes.
All
All
right, for
right,
sure,
Broski.
man. All right, cheers,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate you.
All right, bet.
All right, peace. Have a good one.
All right. All right, guys. It was a nice conversation. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Keep liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing to your friends and family as well. And this is Thanksgiving week, so hopefully you guys enjoy yourselves. Have a nice one.